Welcome to our channel, where we explore the fascinating tales of ancient history. Today, we venture into the legendary Siege of Troy, a captivating conflict that has captured the imaginations of people for centuries. The Siege of Troy, chronicled in Homer's epic poem, the Iliad, took place between 1194 and 1184 BCE, lasting for a decade. This monumental event occurred at the southern entrance to the Dardanelles, a strategic location for trade routes between the east and west. The city of Troy, ruled by King Priam, controlled the vital trade flowing from the Black Sea to the Mediterranean. Its alliance with neighboring city-states posed a threat to the dominance of the Greek city-states, sparking the conflict. The catalyst for the siege was the infamous abduction of Helen, the wife of King Menelaus of Sparta, by Prince Paris of Troy. Seeking revenge in the return of Helen, the Greeks rallied under the command of King Agamemnon of Mycenae, Menelaus' brother. The Greek forces, comprising brave warriors like Achilles, king of the Myrmidons, and Ulysses, king of Ithaca, gathered an immense fleet of 1,200 ships and set sail for Troy. On the Trojan side, Prince Hector, son of King Priam, and Aeneas, son of Venus, led their forces. Despite initial attempts to take Troy by assault, the Greeks faced resilient defense and were forced to settle for a prolonged siege. Communication and supply lines remained open for the Trojans, as they could access the interior of the city. Quarrels between Agamemnon and Achilles led to divisions among the Greek forces, allowing Hector and the Trojans to launch successful attacks, even destroying a number of Greek ships that were beached for protection. Throughout the conflict, legendary figures on both sides, such as Hector and Achilles, fell in battle, creating a sense of desperation for their respective armies. As the siege wore on, exhaustion plagued both the Greeks and the Trojans. The war had taken its toll, and neither side could gain a decisive advantage. Eventually, the legendary wooden horse, devised by the cunning Odysseus, would come into play, a stratagem that would change the course of the war and seal the fate of Troy. As the prolonged siege of Troy reached its climax, a pivotal moment unfolded, one that would forever be etched in history. It was the cunning scheme devised by Ulysses, the crafty king of Ithaca, that would turn the tide in favor of the Greeks. Ulysses proposed the construction of an enormous wooden horse, which would serve as a Trojan horse, a deceptive gift left on the battlefield. Inside the hollow belly of the horse, Ulysses and a select group of Greek warriors concealed themselves. Seizing the opportunity, the remaining Greek forces boarded their ships and sailed away, leaving the Trojan defenders with the false impression that the war had ended. Filled with a mixture of curiosity and religious reverence, the Trojans brought the massive wooden horse into their city, unaware of the hidden peril it contained. Under the cover of darkness, Ulysses and his warriors emerged from their concealed position within the horse. They quickly signaled the Greek fleet offshore and proceeded to open the city gates, allowing the waiting Greek forces to storm in. The unsuspecting Trojans were caught off guard as the Greek warriors unleashed their fury upon the city. Troy, once proud and invincible, was engulfed in flames. The true nature of the Trojan horse remains a subject of debate among historians and scholars. Some believe it to be a colossal siege tower, cleverly disguised with horse hides, and used to breach the weakest section of the city's defenses. Others suggest it may have been a reference to a Trojan trader opening one of the city gates marked with a horse symbol. Regardless of the exact form it took, the impact of the Trojan horse was undeniable. The Greeks achieved a resounding victory, gaining control of the vital trade routes through the Dardanelles and the Black Sea. The fall of Troy marked the end of an era and left an indelible mark on the annals of history, a testament to the power of strategy, deception, and the enduring allure of this ancient tale. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the Siege of Troy.